Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to your number one place, where you will learn everything about the biggest rallies in crypto. Usually the biggest manipulated rallies in crypto, but that's also what we'll be talking about again with Band, or the Band protocol, which has been very bullish, as most of you know if you're watching this video, for the last 24 hours. The fun thing is that I've actually had this on my radar for a while. Like I had a price, or not a price target, but I had a price alert right here at 1.07, and it got there, and I saw it, and I was like, wow, okay, that has potential. And then before I knew it, it was at 1.18, which was crazy. And basically continued from there. I was able, and we in the premium/signal group, which there will be links to that down in the description, we were able to hold to get in after this pullback right here at 1.2. There I saw it. I saw the 1 hour breakout. So then we entered at market, which has resulted in nice gains right now. So I'm still in, but we'll do a full analysis in what's happening, what happened. I mean, obviously manipulation. I know I throw around that word a lot, but I mean, how can you come to a different conclusion if you see movement like this? Here, it's just one big spike in a matter of, like, what is it? In a matter of 10 minutes, the volume doubled. That's not normal, all right? It just isn't. And then most of the volume is also coming from Bika, Bitrue, some Turkish sites, which usually indicates manipulation. Now, that doesn't matter. I mean, it still could be bullish, could be bearish. That's just the truth. But it's good to know. All right, so let's get right into it. First of all, I mean, it's hard to predict these manipulated cryptos. I always try my best, of course, but it's just it's difficult, because in the end, it's the manipulators who determine the price in the end. So you kind of have to think like them. And right now, one of the first things I always take a look at is the funding rate, which is a good indication of whether it will continue. The funding rate was pretty high, as you can see, yesterday for a brief moment. Overnight, but it has never been really high. So that's kind of an indication that Band will fall. Personally, I've taken most of my profits already because of that as well. So that's that's a bit of a bearish indication, all right? Just so we know. Then if we take a look at the open interest and the volume, you'll see that that's still growing a little bit, but it has also slowed down massively. So that is still showing that Band is showing some momentum. If we historically take a look at Band, you'll also see that it has rallied a lot before. Most of those rallies are just spikes and then a drop down. Most of them. But sometimes it actually rallies way higher. All right, so it's a bit, it's difficult to say. Like this rally, it actually continued a lot. This was last year. But since then, it mostly has spiked up. This rally, I would say, is inherently different. Like it's bigger. So I would say that it's still most likely that it will, like, it still has massive resistance between 1.4 and 1.35. Like there it has the 1.618 as a break retest support. It has the 0.382 around 1.35. So it's still most likely that it will respect that, and that with the open interest and the volume that is still pretty high, so that is showing momentum, that it will get up towards this $1.6, $1.65 level. And then from there, depending on how much resistance is found there, for example, if it just finds support at 1.5 afterwards, it could also rally all the way up to 1.85. So a lot is possible for Band. Yeah, a lot is possible for Bands, but it all depends, I would say, on the reaction of Band to this area between 1.35, because the funding rate is quite bearish. The open interest and the volume are still bullish at this point of time, but could turn bearish. So I'd say that Band is probably going to retest this area right here around 1.35. And from there, if it's able to get strong support, then it will go up to 1.6, 1.65, which I think is most likely. But if it's not able to find that, and if it's not able to find that strong support, and for example, the open interest and the volume start dropping down as well, then all of a sudden momentum is being lost, while the funding rate isn't ideal either. And then it's just most likely it will drop down below 1.35 and drop down back to its major support levels around 1.22 and 1.15. So we'll see. We'll have to see that. Like I said, most likely scenario is a continuation in my eyes, but I am prepared for a crash as well if certain things start to change. That's my full analysis. Like I said, if you want signals like this, if you want to know when this is happening and potentially enter, not all rallies, but some we are able to enter early, consider joining the premium/signal group. For now, that's my take on Band. So thank you for watching, take care, and bye.